Private hospital groups around Thailand have placed orders for COVID vaccines, allaying concerns for those who won't qualify for the state programme, which in all likelihood will be exclusive to Thai nationals and those non-Thais paying social security and having work permits. The hospital orders, which will remain dormant until the vaccines are approved for use here, could see the two-shot programme available soon at around the 3,000 baht price range, which seems to be more than fair. So far, the FDA has received registration requests for the Sinovac and AstraZeneca vaccines. Others are pending, and approvals are expected to begin by the end of the month, which would see the state-funded programme kicking off quickly, with the AstraZeneca vaccination expected to be the first to get the rubber stamp of approval here. Monday saw 369 new COVID cases reported in the daily briefings and no new deaths, with Samut Sakhon reporting 51, Bangkok 13 and then single-digit figures in a handful of regions. Our own and Rayong reporting just one case. No word on the numbers of people who were tested. Bangkok has seen an average of nearly 20 cases daily since the outbreak on December the 20th. They're reported as local infections passed on in homes, entertainment groups and from large gatherings, with the reminder out there that the government has seriously requested that demonstrations and large gatherings be averted for the time being. There was good news though, as yesterday they also reported that 191 people were discharged from medical facilities after recovering from the virus. The Insurance Commission has extended its deadline for payments on insurance policies. That went into effect last year, seeing insurers, that's the companies, able to delay payments for up to 60 days for policyholders, and allowing some annual premiums to be paid in instalments, with some businesses which have been forced to close able to freeze their policies but keep them in effect. To avail themselves of these offers, customers have to contact their insurance providers. You can't simply not pay without making an arrangement first. Arrangements can cover car insurance too, meaning there's no reasons for vehicles to be on the road without cover. The amnesty period for migrant workers here in Thailand from neighbouring countries illegally for them to register with the Labour Office expires on February the 13th, and the office has put out a reminder to those to take advantage of the programme before it's too late. It's expected that once the amnesty expires, those here illegally will be treated with less sensitivity, and employers of illegal workers will see a huge clampdown. Right now, employers can make their staff legal for just over 7,000 baht each, which even includes a COVID test and registration, and goes on to include those staff in the National Insurance Programme. This follows reports of hundreds of thousands of transient Burmese working here illegally, which is seen as the root cause of the outbreak in Thailand. In other news, a man has been arrested and charged with the design and production of the lethal ketamine mixed drug sold around the capital and known as K-Milk, which killed close to a dozen users. The mix is a cocktail of illegal drugs combined with prescription drugs. He's quickly made statements to police naming names of those who were involved, and further arrests are expected. He himself was nabbed after he was listed as the attempted killer of his girlfriend in the capital area a week ago. She was found with gunshot wounds and hospitalised, but quickly able to assist the police in their inquiries. The final day of funeral rites takes place on Thursday for local musician Pop Jora Lee, who passed away at the weekend. One of the most well-known of players in the city music circuit, and lauded as an excellent guitarist, he'd recovered from a stroke several years ago and returned to playing clubs here. The funeral is taking place at Wat Nong Ao. No word from Jontiam Immigration as to whether a COVID clear report is required for renewal of visas. The service has the option of requiring it per changes to the Immigration Act, but as yet no one knows if that option will be taken or left on the table for use if the virus takes a firmer hold here. Your donations to date to the Fabulous 103 appeal have seen us able to pay rent and utilities for the next month, and we deeply thank those who've sent money. The cost of running the station is quite high, and with very little in the way of revenue and our own funds depleted, you can make a difference. Keep us on air and with the latest news by visiting gogetfunding.com. That's gogetfunding.com, and search for Fabulous 103. And with the reminder, mitts, masks and meters, Wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. And the Met Office promising highs today of just 30 degrees dropping down to 19. A cloudy and hazy day. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.